can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Solana. Solana is up 86% over the last 1 year. It's up 36% over the last 1 month. The last 1 week has seen a 10% increase in the value of Solana. With a market cap of $133 billion, Solana currently trades above $245. Which begs the $1 million question. How high can Solana go? We have seen Solana get to as high as $295 in 2025. That was when Donald Trump launched his meme coin in January. Can we rally above that? When altcoin season, 8 days into altcoin season, how high can Solana pump in altcoin season? Historically, altcoin season has been when altcoins go parabolic. We've seen Solana rallying aggressively in the past during altcoin season. We look at Solana's valuation against Ethereum, Solana's valuation against Bitcoin. Should we be selling our Solana in some Bitcoin? Should we be selling our Solana in some Ethereum? Or should we be accumulating more Solana right now? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. The altcoin market is pumping on a weekly time frame. The altcoin market is bubbling on a monthly time frame. Over the next few days and the next few weeks, we expect to see more pumps in the altcoin market. We're officially in an altcoin season. If 75% of the top 50 coins do better than Bitcoin over a 90-day period, then that's an altcoin season. We've seen altcoins pumping. Solana up 71% over the last 90 days. Bitcoin just up only 10%. So obviously, the altcoin market is pumping. A lot of market participants faded Solana. They faded other altcoins, other top cap altcoins, but we've seen that the market, BNB, Solana, XRP, Ethereum have been the altcoins that have been leading. They have been the top altcoins. But guys, they might be dropping in paradise. We've seen Solana have a wonderful ride from as low as $8 this cycle. We've seen Solana go to as high as $295, which meant Solana rally up by more than 3,000%. But then you have to look at the charts from the perspective of the smartest player. You have to look at the charts from the perspective of the big players. The big players that bought Solana at $8. The big players that set their bid here, that's bought Solana, that will start pumping into this moon. Guys, I believe the big players have been offloading since the 18th of March 2024. Because since then, Solana was up over 2,000%. If you look at the market from that perspective, we have seen Solana since then dump by 50% down to as low as $99. We have also seen Solana just rally up 43% up to as high as $290. And even though we see Solana rallying to as high as $350, that will just be Solana still being in that 60-70% range since March of 2024. That's more than 546 days. Solana has not been able to rally to higher prices. And if you look at what Solana has done in those 546 days, we have just seen it consolidate. Even though we set new all-time highs, even though Solana getting to that $295 level when Donald Trump launches meme coin, this just looks like classic Y curve distribution. This looks like the buying climax. This looks like the uptrust. Then this looks like the uptrust after distribution. And we've seen Solana since the 7th of April when the whole market bounced. After the Trump tariff tantrum, so the whole market bounced. We've seen Solana since then rally up by 158%, which is nice, which is good. We're seeing Pump.fund, which is on Solana Pump. Over the last 1 week, we're seeing it pumping. It's up 42%. Solana, the base token itself, is up 10%. So it looks like good times are returning. But guys, sentiment being neutral in the cryptocurrency market doesn't sit right with me. We're at high prices and sentiment is neutral. Solana is near all-time highs. Ethereum is near all-time highs. Bitcoin is near all-time highs. Cardano is even setting new Cardano, BNB is even setting new all-time highs. XRP is near all-time highs. But market participants have neutral sentiment because we have come to expect higher prices. We have come to expect outrageous, crazy pumps. But if you put on your long-term speculator hat and you ask yourself, I was the smartest person and I bought at the bottom of the market instead of buying Bitcoin, I was like, you know what, let me buy some Solana, and I invested in some Solana and I invested my $1,000. Right now, my $1,000 would be worth $29,000. Will I be taking some sweet profit? Yes, I would. If I invested $100,000 and I have $2.9 million, if I invested $1 million and I have $29 million, guys, think like the smart players. A 29x return in just under 3x. That's something to write home about. And if you look at Solana's valuation against Ethereum, Similar price action from the bottom in November of 2022, when actually Solana against Ethereum bottom in December of 2022. Since then, we have seen Solana value against Ethereum rally to even an all-time highs during the inauguration of Trump, when Solana's valuation against Ethereum got to as high as 0.09. But guys, you have to ask yourself the million-dollar question: after we got to the 0.054 ratio level, what has Solana valuation against Ethereum do? Yes, they are setting all-time highs, but it has been distributing, it has been in a range. Smart players have been flipping back into Ethereum. Long term, we'll see the impact of this, but if you look at it, it has only gone up 63%, and it has only gone down since then by 38%. You can easily say this is a distribution range. And over the next few weeks, I'll not be shocked to see or just get to that complacency zone, that zone where market participants think, you know what, Solana might set new all-time highs against Ethereum before we now see a dump to gobbling town. We saw similar price action for Ethereum's valuation against Bitcoin. That's what Solana looks like it's printing. If you go and you look at Ethereum's valuation against Bitcoin, you see that we had similar price action there when the first drawdown came. Market participants were saying, you know what, this is just a drawdown. I remember this pump. I remember this pump very, very well, where we saw Ethereum almost setting new all-time highs against Bitcoin again. Everything looked dandy. That was deep in the bear market. But what happened after that? That was Ethereum's merge. Ethereum's merge was happening then. It looked like everything was going to be happening on Ethereum, and that was turned to be a false signal. And since then, we saw Ethereum dumping. Ethereum now went down a whopping 79% against Bitcoin. I will not be shocked if you see similar price action for Solana, because guys, history, they say, doesn't repeat itself, but it always rhymes. I will not be shocked if you see history also rhyming in this format. Now, if we look at Solana's valuation against Bitcoin, similar price action. We have seen Solana pumping aggressively against Bitcoin since the bottom came in, but since the 18th of December 2023, it's been stuck in a range. It looks like it's ahead of the curve on the pattern I just showed you that Bitcoin and Ethereum had. It looks like Solana's valuation against Bitcoin is ahead in that pattern. We saw Solana's valuation against Bitcoin range for over 385 days. January of 2025, after the Trump's inauguration, Bohaha on Solana's blockchain, we saw a dump against Bitcoin. And the last few weeks I've seen it pick up. The last few weeks I've seen it outperform Bitcoin. But guys, I won't hold my breath. I won't be shocked if we see Solana still give Bitcoin a run for its money. Maybe a 20 to a 30% pump to the upside, and the rally gets cut off at the 0.0027 ratio level of Solana's valuation against Bitcoin. I won't be shocked if that dump to gobbling town begins from there. But all eyes will still be on Solana's valuation against Ethereum also. If Solana is able to set new all-time highs, which I really doubt it will. If you set new all-time highs, there will be a lot of bearish divergence there. You never want to say never in the cryptocurrency market. But if you look at the RSI, there's no momentum. Even though we pump from where we're currently trading, I assume the RSI will find it hard to get back to new all-time highs, which will bring to bearish divergence and which might spell trouble for Solana in the coming days and the coming weeks. But it's not all doom and gloom, guys. It doesn't mean we're going to start dumping to gobbling town tomorrow. There's still going to be a pump here. There's still going to be a pump there. If you look at Solana's dominance in the cryptocurrency market, yes, it's been distributing also. We have seen it pump aggressively, and it stayed around this 3.5, 3.9, 3.5 level. That's Solana's dominance in the cryptocurrency market. It has been 3.5, 3.28. We have gone to as low as 2.2% of the total dominance of the cryptocurrency market. We have seen Solana's dominance also get to as high as 3.89%. I will not be shocked, guys, if maybe it set new all-time highs as Solana USD price set new all-time highs. We might see Solana dominance in the cryptocurrency market even go to 4%. Maybe if TF is launched, we still even get to as high as 5%. But be very, very wary. This is just printing a huge bearish divergence. In the coming days and the coming weeks, Solana could easily set new all-time highs. But the higher we go, the riskier it becomes. The higher we go, the more the big players are going to be selling for some sweet profit. It's always beneficial to your portfolio to ask yourself, okay, if I got in at the bottom and I'm a big player, what will I be doing at this point in time? I will not be shocked if the big players have been selling heavy. I've been seeing Solana volume increasing. The higher we go, the dangerous it becomes. Your job in the market is to buy as low as possible and to sell as high as possible, to buy when there's fear in the market and to sell when great returns. And in the next few days, we're going to see great returns in the cryptocurrency market. Guys, drop it out in the comment section. Solana's valuation currently sits around $132 billion, fully diluted market cap at $149 billion. How high do you see Solana going in the coming days and coming weeks? Do you think any all-time high is possible? Are you going to be selling for some sweet profit? Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for some awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.